Hello ladies and gentlemen, Richard here, the creator of the Top Hat Gaming Man. As you know, I am not usually one for news style videos. However, I have just seen a surprise trailer for a video game that I am so excited about and I feel is such relevant information to the content I've been putting out on this channel recently that I just had to talk about it. They are making a brand spanking new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, celebrating the classic era of the franchise. So I will start off by reading what Dotemu, the game's publishers, have written in the description about this upcoming game. And they've wrote, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge reunites Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo and Donatello to kick shell in a beautifully realised pixel art world invoking the Turtles' classic 1987 design, with Bebop and Rocksteady amassing gizmos to support Krang and Shredder's latest scheme. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge finds the Turtles battling through a breathless tour of iconic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles locations to thwart their nemesis' most diabolical plan yet. Armed with shell-shocking new abilities built on foundation of classic brawling mechanics, the gang are in for an exhilarating foot clan-stomping romp leading them through the sewers and bustling boroughs of New York City all the way to Dimension X. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge will be available on PC and consoles. Personally, as I stated, I think this is absolutely amazing news, especially when we take into account the vast wealth of experience the various teams seem to have who are behind this project. Firstly, we've got the publisher themselves, Dotemu, who have done an amazing job in recent years of releasing retro style games in the modern world. This is the publisher behind the likes of another recent great beat 'em up, Streets of Rage 4, the same publisher behind the remake of Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap, and of course Windjammers as well. But the information gets even more exciting than that, because the game is being developed by Tribute Games, a company who is made up of former Ubisoft employees who worked on the fantastic recentish beat 'em up Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a game that many people consider the greatest beat 'em up of the modern era. So considering we've got those guys working on the game and we've got Dotemu publishing the game, a company who certainly do not publish complete crap, I think we're in safe hands with regards to this one being a good one. And it's amazing that it looks like there's going to be a brand new chapter in classic Turtles history, and even better than that, the fact that it's going to be a 4-player beat 'em up like the Turtles games of old, like the Turtles games so many of you who already watch this channel seem to love and enjoy so much. With regards to the greatness of this situation, all I can really compare it to in recent times is like with the release of Streets of Rage 4. For years people cried out that they wanted a new Streets of Rage game, and eventually over time we did have our appetites whet somewhat with the release of Streets of Rage Remake, the amazing fan game that celebrated the original trilogy, which made many people speculate whether Streets of Rage 4 would ever even be able to live up to that fantastic game. And personally, I think the game that was developed by Lizard Cube personally did. A very different experience from Streets of Rage Remake, but both of them were fantastic in their own right. Basically, I'm hoping that lightning is going to strike twice here, as I've recently covered on this channel Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza, which is a fan project that was inspired by all the classic Turtles games of old. So we've kind of had that to play in the meantime to tide us over. So I'm hoping we're going to get the exact same situation with Streets of Rage 4 and Streets of Rage Remake, and we're going to get the same thing with Turtles Rescue Palooza and this new game that's coming out, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, a great fan project and a great official game, which has even got a brand new rendition of the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated television show theme to add to the overall nostalgia of this whole thing. And obviously the game has got Nickelodeon's licensing permission as well, which I have to say is pretty cool. What I will say though, if you have just stumbled across this video due to the hype around this game and wanting to learn more, I'm Richard, aka the Top Hat Gaming Man, and on my channel for the last couple of years we have regularly looked at fighting games and beat 'em ups in depth from a historical perspective. And one of the main franchises which I've been trying to cover recently has been the history of the Turtles franchise, where I've been covering every entry in the series in as much detail as possible. So I've already got to the stage where I have covered individual videos on all of the games from the classic era that were available on home consoles and games that were published in the arcades. And now I am in the process of going through the Game Boy trilogy, uploading last Sunday a video covering the original Game Boy game, and I'm looking to do the other two soon. In fact, I've also made a video on that fan project I was just talking about earlier, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. If you want to learn more about that one too, you can obviously find that on this channel. And I've got an entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles playlist, which you will probably be interested in. But in the meantime, before the release of this upcoming title, and now I'm going to be continuing to put out more and more Turtles content. So we're going to finish the classic era by getting videos done on the last two Game Boy games I've got to cover. I may consider doing some of the obscure home computer games, and I will certainly be covering the later eras in Turtles history on the channel as well. So I'm talking we'll be doing GameCube games, Xbox 360 games, etc. Slowly but surely we are going to cover the entirety of the Turtles gaming universe, maybe even finishing off with the release of this game. Let's see how quickly we can make it through these videos. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you've been here a million times before, I hope you're all as excited as I am about this upcoming release. So Kara Bunga dudes, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I would strongly appreciate that. See you all soon. Cheerio.